Now let's talk about what happens after this. Now almost everybody's going to die. Maybe not through that exact situation, but you get the point. But what happens after you die? Some people think that when you die, that's it and there's nothing else. But that's stupid. What then would be the point of life? Others believe that after you die, you respawn as another thing, like an animal, or an item, or even another person. That's stupid as well. Some even think that if you kill the right people, you might go to heaven where you can have sex with 72 virgins. There are many more messed up beliefs about what happens after you die. Here's the not messed up one. If you die, you can go to hell, or you can go to Jesus in heaven. Starting with hell. You know, bad news first. Hell is a place where you will suffer forever. It is the actualization of true hopelessness into reality. And it doesn't end. Everyone's suffering is personally tailored for them individually, with differing levels of suffering depending on how bad your sin was. Now that I've thoroughly depressed you, let's talk about heaven. Heaven is where God and the angels are, of course. That's where his throne is right now. It's a very literally awesome place, more than you can imagine. But it's not because of the place, it's because of God. His glory and goodness, awesomeness and love is just indescribably good. And if you go to heaven, you eventually get to go back to earth and reign with Christ. But that's for another video. Now, how to get to them? Well, if you want to go to hell, it's not that hard. Basically, do whatever you want with your life. Even the nicest people can go to hell. It will be a very populated destination. Not that you'd want to go there. For heaven, there's only one way to get there, and it's very offensive to lots of people. But it's the only way. Jesus. You see, we are incapable of getting to heaven on our own. Even nice people who give to charity or do community service can't earn their way to heaven. No one can earn it. You have to be sin-free and perfect. Our sin has a price. So, Jesus, who is sin-free and perfect, made a way. He first of all became human. Very important, because our sin has a human price. And second, he lived perfectly, with none of even the small sins that even the nicest of people do. Third, he paid the price for our sin, which was death and separation from God. Jesus died, but if that was all, I wouldn't be here telling you how you can get to heaven. Jesus rose from the dead and went back to heaven. So anyone who repents of their sins and entrusts their life to him will go to heaven. So, if you die, which happens to be a common experience, you will go to hell, or you will go to heaven. One, you don't have to do anything to get there. It's very easy. The other is only a gift from God himself. You can only get there if you accept it on his terms. These things are very important, and you run out of time to choose after you die. So, please meet your maker before you die instead of after. That's the end of this video. Goodbye.